Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 131. I can't believe we won that. Then again, I can actually believe that we won it.
The treasures of the Coronis await.
Basically, the thing about this game is there's just relentless buffs for surviving turns. So basically, as long as you keep surviving, you're eventually gonna win. Three plus officer's fell bonus. That's actually quite powerful. These abilities. Are not that exciting, but I'll go with Blood. No, not Blood. Be Vigilant. You get a weapon skill bonus equal to officers 3 plus officers fell bonus. Actually, that's not that big. This one might be better at focus. Whenever the officer uses an ability on an ally, that ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill equal to 2 plus officers resolved divided by 2. These bonuses stack. Half the stacks rounded up are lost at the end of the target's turn. She like my best tech user. Let's see. Yeah, I thought about that. It's quite a powerful bonus. Let's put defensive maneuvers on in some vain hope of trying to keep him alive. Whenever the officer makes an attack, they gain 5 fellowship until the end of combat. Sure, why not? Not that fellowship is useful for her, but a never-ending, relentlessly stacking bonus can be useful. Once per combat. If you are stunned, blinded, immobilized, the effect is ignored and they instead gain 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Not a huge amount of great abilities here. Let's go with this one. It might get me out of a jam. Most of his stats suck. You know what? The first hit of each burst attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. Considering that she can get her rate of fire to like 10, 20 after a while, that's pretty powerful. Why not? I was very tempted by combat Medicaid as well. Just for cheap medkits. Hmm. I hardly even use these anymore. Psycho's critical chance is increased by 9%. Sure, why not? That will go nicely with the Sanctified Slayer if I pick that up later. I have no idea what else to get. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Can anyone hear me? We read you, Strike Team. This is Lift Control. Report your status. Erlon is dead. Acknowledge, Strike Team. Beginning extraction of the priority cargo. A fine victory, Edmon. They will tell sagas about the day the contemptible Erlon fell. Cog priests should offer you a fine cup of mjord for saving their prayer world. If you hadn't, Erlon would have bathed them in 100-fold more blood. As for you, ever Ulfar Thunderlung, you have proven yourself. The Stormbiters will tell all about your feat and your roaring song. I thank you, Thorvald. You and your brothers fought well. You did the wolves proud. It would be my joy to share a cup with you at the victory feast, Ironhide. Several of my brothers will carry on fighting their battles in the All-Father's host. The rest have survived. We've shed much of our blood, but a wolf's hide is tough and his spirit is stubborn. When you take us down, you had better finish us off. The Stormbiters live on this day and the next. It doesn't become a noble warrior to bark at his battle comrade after a good fight. Ulfar Thunderlung has proven that the spirit of the baleful Howl is alive and strong, so let the ravens fly where he has walked, and let them tear at the bloody harvest left in his wake. May Blackmane guide you through the black of night, Ironhide. Know that if your pack calls, the baleful Howl will always answer. What was hidden down there? I know not. Calcazar's curls do not allow anyone into the hidden arsenals. All we can see with them dragging crates up to the surface. 'Tis the age-old way. We fight, they sweep up the spoils. We brought these from below. From all I know, it was his carls that killed them to seal their lips. You see no signs of violence on the two women's bodies, but their porcelain white skin proves without a doubt they are dead. Their hands are clutched together in a death grip. The sweet scent of rotten meat prickles my nostrils, but it is not the fallen bodies I smell. It's the hands of the Inquisitor's minions. 'Tis what my instinct tells me too. My heart never had a strong faith in Calcazar's words before, but now whatever phantom trust I had is scattering into smoke. I must ask questions and get the answers, by force if that is the way it has to be. Something strange has occurred to the two women's augmetics, as if they had begun to grow inside their flesh, spreading webs of metal around them. After taking a closer look, you realize that every augment seems to have begun mutating, developing new forms and functions not envisioned by their creators. It seems probable that this is what caused their demise. Suddenly you hear a click inside one of the tech priest's bodies, and her eyes open wide. A spasm shakes her gaunt limbs, making Tharbald clutch his weapon. Her lips twist into a crooked line, forcing out two words: the yoke. Curious. Get me the healer priest. We have heavily wounded here. Orthomaxia. Reconstruction impossible. The woman's whisper is barely audible, but weak voice that's coming from her pale lips still sounds more alive than the mechanical hiss of a vox. The shelter has fallen. The maimed hunter comes. Cessation of vital functions inevitable. There's not a single wound upon her white skin, but there's no doubt that she will soon perish. Her augmetics are failing as if they've been sabotaged by some entropic influence. For a moment you consider it as a sign of tech blight, but then you refute the thought. What you're witnessing is not decay, but transformation from the matter from which the tech priest's true flesh is made. What happened to you? The chapel was attacked. The preservation protocol commanded me to hide within the inner artifactorium and block all outside access to it. Prolonged presence in close proximity to the object was prohibited by the algorithm. But the preservation protocol had a higher priority. The object affected me. I resisted. Resistance led to structural change. The yoke, the weapon we forged at the Lord Inquisitor's command. The destroyer of worlds. An enigma. The project was kept secret from everyone, including the Smiths. We forged fragments of it. It was a tool for controlling energies of staggering power. It was not the Omnissire's blessed gifts that served its foundation. It was forbidden knowledge, knowledge that we comprehended. The yoke is some kind of planet-destroying weapon. What else do you know about this weapon? How did Calcazar learn of it, and against whom does he intend to use it? Against anyone. It is power absolute. The first experiments with this tech relic were calamitous. Tech blight is merely its echo. Its potential is so much greater. It should never have fallen into the hands of the laity, but the Lord Inquisitor stole it. Its secret was procured beyond the dimensional gate beneath the dark stairs and passed over to Armanat. Calcazar destroyed the Messiah of discontinuing and robbed him, and claimed the secret for himself. He knows. He was there. She speaks no lies. The first task the Inquisitor gave us at the Expanse was to destroy a cult of tech heretics. The deed was done. This Armanat, was he a good priest? Did Calcazar drag us into something foul? I was there too. I fought those judged by Calcazar. Why did Calcazar need you to do it? First he tried to do everything swiftly and quietly, but his agents, the cog priests loyal to him, failed to capture the leader of the tech heretics. Excuse me. That's when he realized he needed indestructible warriors. He needed us. The cog curls were powerless against the wolf's might, and we brought the carnage to the explorator's ship and worlds. It was not my concern, only another's will. It was the chapter's business. I have already told you more about the wolves than many of my brothers would have said in my place. So he says. I respect your oaths and do not think less of you. Thank you. Alfar looks away and you can just make out the string of Pharasian curses he utters. You can surmise who their intended addressee is. What else do you wolves know about Armanat? Nothing, I swear upon my honor. He disappeared and so did his ship. There is no blood of his upon our hands. What do you know about this secret weapon? I never even knew there was a weapon. I was told of traitors and I tracked them down. I claimed no trophies. I had no part in any dark intrigues. You think I would have wished that sneaky, scheming viper to get his hands on something so powerful? I wouldn't even trust him with my axe. It's not my place to judge you. You are following orders. And yet doubts smother my heart. We sully our chapter's honor with deeds done for a dishonorable end. Difficult thing to explain to a layman. Metamorphosis phenomena occur in the object's vicinity. Sacred technology and even ordinary plasticine start to behave willfully, shifting, restructuring, altering their fundamental attributes. Imagine yourself gazing on a surface of water that was disturbed by a stone an era ago. But the ripples never stopped coming. That is what it felt like. The object propagated echoes of change. Why are you revealing Calcazar's secrets to me? I was never his servant. I was forced to serve. When our circle was broken, he offered me a choice, submit or die. He threatened to kill half of me if I refused to forge for him. He needed Artmagos Armanat's knowledge, and I had it. I saw no sense in resisting. It is difficult to process. Have I fulfilled my duty to the Omnissiah? May I rest now? Attempts to slow down the degradation process are irrational, for they only prolong my suffering. I wish to cease to be. The warp take me. What kind of ordeal has the Lord Inquisitor really dragged you into? Never mind. What I am talking about. Calcazar's links to House von Valancius obviously go back as far as your predecessor's time. There is no telling what other secrets Lady Theodora took with her. Do you understand what's happening here? Something foul. The Inquisitor seeks to use us to obtain a mighty weapon. He kept this design even from us. The Allfather's warriors sows suspicion in my heart. Does he keep his lips sealed because he knows that we won't support his game? Does the worm of treason lurk within his mind? Honor the fallen tech priests. May the Deus Mechanicus accept their souls. The wolf that stalks between the stars keep their departed souls. Oh, that ends the conversation. Not that that was obvious. We found a key to an area that I never went to.
Price.
Oh, come on, game. So let's go there. Oh god, look at this. It's like, how can I even see? There was like a door that was locked that we never went into.
Is there money to be made?
Wasn't it like... No, not here. That wasn't that door.
My warp sight reveals something.
Oh. Well, that was nice.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
A job for me.
Triumph of the Stalwart Flamer. 50 to 75 damage. And 20 more against Xenos and demons. Damn, that's spicy. Doesn't her current flamer do like a lot less than that? Like so much less than that. She can't use it. It's a Starties equipment. That's heretical. 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 Well, that flamer is amazing, but Unfortunately, the sister cannot use it. That is a nice weapon, though. And a Storm Bolter, which is also just outright better. Wait a minute, what? Oh, it's a full fat Storm Bolter. It's not a. It looks like a pistol, but it's not. It's full fat. That's really weird. The graphic for it is like a pistol.
I don't like that. Give this task to someone lesser.
Huh. Okay, there it is. The Untainted Sacrament is much better. It's a little bit annoying. This really does look like a bolt pistol. It's a storm bolt pistol, but a bolt pistol nonetheless. But it's not, it's two-handed. Actually, you know, the real question is, do I want to give up? You know what, this is even better. With a rate of fire of 6, 12 with the special rapid fire ability. I think this will actually enable him to be even more scary. Right, anyway, that's not even why we came down here, but I'm glad I found that. Okay, for some reason there's a marker for old Ungulator the Cruel, even though he's dead. There was a place with a locked door, and I thought it was down here. Maybe it was here?
It's nothing.
I don't care about the injuries because I'll be going back to the ship very shortly.
Keep your wits about you.
No, it was a big door. I guess it wasn't here. Maybe it was down here. Man, controlling your characters in this, like, you know, area where the walls are all really high is super annoying. Okay, I don't think it was down here. Man, I've forgotten. There was a door that was locked. And then later on I found a key card, but I don't think I ever went back to that door. No, we're just the other side of here. Pretty sure it was in that first area.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well, at least we found a secret room, I suppose. So it wasn't a waste of time. I found this. Servo key to auxiliary generator chamber.
Let us not dawdle.
And I'm pretty sure I didn't use it. I'm gonna take one last look here, and if I don't see it, I'll just call it and leave this place. No, wait, I'm in the wrong area.
Keep your wits about you.
It wasn't there. Pretty sure it was the prayer holes.
Is there money to be made?
There was definitely a door that just said locked. Maybe I went through the door without realizing it at some point.
I always have a backup plan.
Maybe I opened it from the other side. There's definitely no doors here. Well, this is where I found the key. So it won't be here. Because this is where I found the key and the lock was in a different place.
I always keep my options open.
Alright, no idea. I guess it doesn't really matter. Probably just miss out on a little bit of loot or something.
Let us know, Doro.
Alright, let's just get ready to leave. Maybe it's in an area that I can't get to anymore and it was missable. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.